The Made in Vietnam Energy Forum, the signature event of the Power and Energy Working Group, returned in its second year in 2023 to discuss Vietnam's strategies and policies for the ongoing energy transition, offer insights on how to attract the necessary financing for this process, and present the findings and implications of the third edition of the Made in Vietnam Energy Plan report.
After hiatus due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the Made in Vietnam Energy Forum makes its comeback in 2023. The year 2023 marks the midpoint of the 5-year term, with the energy and power sector taking center stage in the public eye. Vietnam's proactive stance towards sustainable energy is evident through its implementation of various energy transition policies. These policies prioritize renewable energy sources in power generation and promote research into cutting-edge technologies within the power and energy sector. The nation's clear vision recognizes the imperative needs for transitioning to clean energy sources for sustainable development. In this context and in anticipation of COP28 in Dubai, the Made in Vietnam Energy Forum serves as a platform for dialogue between domestic and international private sector stakeholders and the public sector on crucial energy sector issues, as the National Steering Committee for Key Energy Projects is on the verge of being established.
Now, European Green Deal or EGD begins to have a strong impact on Vietnam's export, requiring Vietnamese businesses to upgrade their production to overcome the barrier. The call was made at a recent workshop on EGD and its impact on Vietnamese export held by the Vietnam Chamber of Commerce and Industry in Hanoi.
The EU is leading the world in green transition and emission neutrality efforts, especially within the framework of the European Green Deal (EGD). The EGD is an all-encompassing package of green policy initiatives covering all sectors of the EU economy with a direct impact on goods imported into the EU market. Experts at the workshop stressed that the EGD is not a fixed set of green standards, nor a plan with a fully detailed roadmap for the EU's green transition.
The promising and the achievements that Prime Minister Chin made it in the COP26 was amazing, because he created some achievements to 2030 and 2050, and the European companies are very excited to support Vietnam to achieve these targets.
Experts at the meeting agreed that because the EU will impose strict green regulations on imported goods, including those from Vietnam, domestic exporters and producers need to be ready to adapt to EU green standards for sustainable development. Recent EU regulations will ban the import of certain types of agricultural products from deforested land. To meet these regulations will require a declaration and payment of a carbon emission tax on imported iron and steel. It will require reducing the maximum antibiotic and residue limits in imported food. These are just two of the many actions taken by the EU to implement their Green Deal.
Vietnam has improved its global ranking in English proficiency, ranking 58 out of 130 non-native English-speaking countries, according to the EF English Proficiency Index, or EPI, by Education First.
Vietnam scored 505 out of 800, 3 points higher than last year and above the global average, keeping it in the moderate proficiency category, along with 33 others. The Red River Delta, with a focus on Hanoi, has the highest English proficiency in Vietnam, with men outperforming women. Globally, it ranks 7th among 23 Asian countries and territories. To create the 2023 edition of the EPI, Education First analyzed the results of 2.2 million adults who took its SET English tests last year.
Now, a photo exhibition spotlighting colors of 54 Vietnamese ethnic communities is set to be held at the Vietnam National Village for Ethnic Culture and Tourism in Sunday Towns, Dong Mo, on the outskirts of Hanoi from November the 22nd to 26th. The 160 photos capture typical culture of the groups regarding their traditions, religions, lifestyles, costumes, and festivals, among many other features. These are work by 67 individuals who are amateur and professional photographers, journalists, and researchers from across the country. According to a representative of the Department of Fine Arts, Photography and Exhibition, the display's work depict vivid, authentic, and precise moments. The exhibition once again affirms the attention of the party, state, and people to preserving and promoting the ethnic group's cultural values. Now, an aviation training academy in Hanoi has attracted lots of customers who want to try the experience of being a pilot. You can now fly an Airbus simulation cockpit for $50 an hour. According to a representative of the Aviation Training Academy, the A320-321 Sim Pocket was developed in 2021 to serve students of their pilot training courses before being opened to the public in mid-2022. Opening the opportunities of learning about the work of a pilot publicly is a way to let people know more about the career and see if they like it. People are given a 60-minute section and are put in total controls of their airliners as they fly from Nội Bài Airport with a professional instructor. The academy is receiving customers aged between 6 to 45, including people studying to become pilots and those who just want to visit and take photos.